Hi, this is Eva Clark of healingmultiplesclerosis.com. I've been working with MS for almost a decade now. I began this specialty quite early on in my practice as a hypnotherapist and then a practitioner. You see, during my studies, I had learned different ways that hypnotherapy and NLP could work with chronic disorders. There's a lot of peer-reviewed research when it comes to chronic pain and when it comes to IBS. However, what really got me interested in this specialty was the NLP allergy process. You see, this is a very effective and very simple tool that actually teaches the immune system to respond to something it used to be allergic to in the same manner it responds to something it's not allergic to. For example, to teach it to respond to cat dander as it would respond to rabbit fur, right? When I personally experimented with this technique on myself and on a really close friend of mine, and I saw that it worked. I mean, it really, really worked. I was hooked. This process had literally changed the immune system. So I thought, okay, what else is possible, right? Could we address other autoimmune disorders just as effectively? And that's when I decided I was going to focus on one disorder and I was going to find the processes that most effectively eliminate that disorder. So I chose MS. And let me tell you that it did not go as planned. First, I learned that multiple sclerosis is far more complicated than an allergy. Also, MS isn't an error of the immune system. We're not trying to walk the immune system out of not attacking us, which is what I thought at first. Instead, MS is a far more profound disease. You see, when I spoke to my clients' MS in trance, a technique we use in hypnotherapy to search for cause, when I spoke to my clients' MS in trance, MS didn't talk about a broken system, an erroneous immune system, or any issues in the nervous system. Instead, it talked about a buildup of body stressors created by my clients' beliefs and behaviors. That was interesting. What was even more interesting was that over and over again, my clients' MS kept talking about almost identical beliefs and behaviors that was creating the tension causing the symptoms of MS. And that was very uncanny because any other clients I have, any clients with arthritis or clients with cancer or shoulder pain, they did not have the same beliefs and behaviors. They were different. At first, I called this group of common beliefs and behaviors I kept seeing over and over again in MS, mental patterns. And you'll find that on the webpage. Then later on, they became the MS personality. And since this discovery, this pattern, these commonalities, I have been searching for any sort of theory, psychological theory that can back up what kind of personality is this? Why did my clients have these same beliefs and behaviors? How were they formed? And how is it able to affect the physical body? So now, finally, after almost a decade of working with MS, seeing this pattern over and over and over again, I have discovered a framework. I've discovered some psychological theories that can explain it. These patterns are not your identity. No matter how much they might feel like it, because we use them so much, they're not. Instead, these are coping strategies you use as a child to manage overwhelm. Please sign up for our newsletter to follow this series. If you're part of an MS group, I invite you to do this work together. It will be so much more rewarding and eye-opening And you can support each other in moving out of this reacting to life with rigidity and inner tension and into responding to life as a resourceful adult. This is Eva Clark of healingmultiplesclerosis.com, and I hope to share this work with you in the next few months.